What's up, YouTube? It's Yada from Team Nightmare coming at you with a
profile.
Okay, let's get into it.
Alright, so to start our run, Mitros. Not a lot of people like him, but he's alright. So basically his ability is Generation Break 1. When your Vanguard swings, if it's a Thavas, grade 3 or greater, you put him in the soul and search for a Thavas unit. So I use that for like 4th attack, that way I don't have to commit the field. Nice, let's move on. Triggers, I use 4 heal trigger. There's an importance behind this. It's the fact that like she goes back to the naval games of Trial Day. She's an evolved version of her, so I use her. I run 2 draw. That was a tough choice to think of, but basically the draw trigger, put in the soul, you give a unit 3k. I dropped that down to 3 to add the crits because title Solar game with a crit is pretty good. Next I play 10 crit, and they all do 3 different things, so I'll do one at a time. This is the Thavas critical trigger. Basically, if you swing with a Thavas unit, a grade 3 or greater Thavas unit, you can put in the soul, get 5k and draw a card. This is the blue wave critical trigger. Basically, this one, you put it at the top of the deck, and if you have a blue wave Vanguard, your Vanguard gets a new ability. Wave 2 or more, you draw a card when you attack. And shuffle the deck. And then, last but not least, I played 3 of Supersonic Sailor, set 9. Put in the soul, unclip the damage. Usually I don't use that skill. It's like a last case scenario that I use that skill. But yeah, 10 crit. Alright, so grade 1s.
Do you counterblast heavy in this deck?
I don't. Surprisingly,
oh, so that's why you don't.
Surprisingly, I don't.
Oh, okay.
So
that explains the effect. Yeah.
Grade 1s, I play the Seagull, his ability. So I'm gonna start with the second ability because that's what's usually I usually use first. So his second ability now, when he's placed on Rearguard Circle, this isn't Generation Break by the way. You can Soul Blast 1 to give a unit 3k. Basically, that with Title Assault hits good numbers, pretty good. And then his Generation Break skill now, if he boosts the 4th, if it's wave 4 and he boosts an attack, he can bounce back to hand. So that's our version of saying permitted triangle.
A lot of people that I see in Aqua Force, whether or not they like this card or not, they only run it at 2 and they don't really like it. Why do you run it at 3?
Like my personal opinion is like, I'm playing like all my numbers are like messed up, so I'm not playing Stride Fighters, but I'm playing 9 grade 3s. Okay. So that's why I found space for it. So pretty much the rest of the grade 1s will say that. So then I play 3 Aura Theater, her ability. First she has resist, that's the one thing that you need. Against Conquest, that's nothing. +5 instead of +10. And her ability, Generation Break 1, once per turn, if she boosts a unit, Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, the unit that she boosted loses 5k and stands back up. So I played 3 of that. Basically, it's situational when I use the skill, but mainly it's for the Narukami matchup where I put it in the front row. You say it's the front row. And basically, if they use Conquest, they can only get +5 because you can't kill off a resist unit. So I played 3 of that. Then played 2 of this person. So when this thing came out, they showed it as a card of the day for the clan booster. I wanted it. I definitely wanted it. Basically, her ability is New Baton. So it's not Generation Break whatsoever. When it boosts, a wave 4, when it boosts an attack, regardless if it's banned or rare, I can Soul Blast 1 and bind the top card of my deck. Then, on my opponent's phase, and when my opponent comes to attack me, I can choose any number of cards in the bind circle, and the bind zone, and call it to Rearguard, and to the Guardian circle. So I use this again for the Narukami matchup because they can't do Thunder Break, so that stops that.
Gotcha.
I play 1 of this, Maline, Counter Blast 1, Wave 3, when she attacks, +5 and draw. And her ability also has resist.
So at 1, she's not...
I play her at 1 because the deck's all messed up and I wanted to test her out, but I didn't want to counterblast heavy.
Oh,
so she's situation.
Understandable.
And then last but not least, 4 perfect guys.
Okay.
So again, I said I took out the Stride Fighter because I played 9 grade 3s, but we'll get there.
2 different types of perfect guards.
3
Did you explain this? Oh, 3 different types of perfect guards.
I didn't play the damage and flipping PG because 1, I like my title assaults. I'm gonna repeat this again. 1, I like my title assaults. And 2, I had these since my first Aqua Force deck, so it was like a nostalgia thing. So I put them back in deck. Yeah. Okay. So it's a nostalgia factor with that. Grade 2s, I play 3 Magnum Assault. It's the misbranded version, but basically his ability, Counter Blast 1. Alright, Counter Blast 1, when this unit when it attacks and it's boosted, it gets plus, it can stand back up and get plus 2. Alright, so I play that 3. Next I play 3 Tidal Assault. Basically, when he attacks Vanguard, he automatically stands up and loses 5,000 power. I play that because that's good. Next I played 3 Phoebus. His ability, if you have a blue wave Vanguard, when you attack and it's wave 3 or more, you get plus 2,000 and you can stand this unit back up. I play him for early game with Tidal Assault. And I played this. This is a Wave Hunt Sailor. Her ability, not wave, and works on Vanguard Rearguard. When it's wave 3 or more, when she hits Van, countercharge soul charge. Okay. So I use her as my ride target. I usually never ride into her, but she's a ride target. Okay. And then last but not least, I play the 1-of Saberflow Sailor.
Why 1-of? I
play 1 because I just feel like it's just needed in every deck. I just feel like it's needed in every deck that I build. People have other opinions. They feel like they play High Tide Sniper where you soul boss. But her ability is basically, when she swings, if it's a 4th battle or more, retire and draw 2. So I play that for like, if I'm playing like a locking deck, I can have an open rearguard circle. So grade 3s, I play 4 Thavas.
So I think everybody knows what his does, but explain it one more time.
Alright, so Generation Break 2, if he swings, if it's 4th battle or more, he gets 1 crit and he can't go with zeros, basically Silent Town. And his regular stride ability, on stride, when it's the 4th battle of the turn or more, when whoever that is, Vanguard or Rearguard, when he swings, I pick 3 of your opponent's Rearguards, my opponent's Rearguards, they pick 1. And yeah, and that works regardless if they have 3 or less. Oh, my bad.
No problem.
Next I play 3 Anger Boil. So I play him because I ever since they brought it out, I wanted to play Tetra Drive, so I had to mix it all together. So basically, Generation Break 2 ability, when he swings, if it's a 2nd wave or more, if it's a 2nd wave only, he gets 5,000 and he stands a unit and that gets plus 10. And his on wave ability, if you stride into Tetra Boil, he gets a new ability of wave 2nd only. When he swings, he chooses 2 rear guards, stand them and they get plus 3. Okay. So I play that. And it really depends on what I ride to. And last but not least, I play of the deck, Tetra Drive. That's for the grade 2 rush. If they want to rush me down to grade 2, I got Limber Break.
This guy right here.
OG.
Why only 2 though? Why only 2?
So I played at 2 only on the fact that Counter Blast 2 drop 2 cards is heavy. Regardless if you have the the critical trigger, which like basically negates the whole drop 2 because you draw back, it's still pretty heavy. So I played at 2 because just to have it, and then the 9 grade 3s helps out with the stride fodder.
Can you still win if these are both in the damage zone?
Can I still win it? Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yes, I can.
That's all we need to know.
Okay, so
we're gonna go through the G zone really fast.
Okay, so stride Aristotle. Play
on target.
Wave 3 counter blast kill a unit. If I'm not striding to Aristotle, I stride into this. Tidal Boar, from Tidal Boar from Trial Deck. Next I play 2 Tetra Boil, re-standard, basically the same as Tetra, but half the cost, basically counter blast 1, discard 1. Okay, I play him at 2. I play 2 Thavas, so Generation Break 3, but basically you only use him for the first skill. The first skill is he gives a unit in the back, any unit on the field, plus 5, and they can attack with the back row. So that's how I get 4th attack. And Generation Break 3, he's the same thing as Thavas. And last but not least, I play 2 Lambros. You gotta have it in there. That's just a staple. 4th attack or more, choose 2 rear guards, they get 10k and he swings.
Alright, thanks. And your name is?
I'm Dvzl.
And where are we at?
I go by the nickname of Dvzl from Team Stand and Draw.
Okay. Check out their channel. Their channel will be in the comment, the link in below.
And we're at Silk Road for a Van Gogh tournament. So.
Okay. Thanks, man. From everybody from Team Biden, keep your drinks close.